Hey everybody, what's up? It's Mike Cooper here today coming to you. It's a sunny day here in Castlegar, British Columbia, and I want to tell you about a new offering that's coming out this summer of 2022. Many of you have been asking about, hey, when are you going to do a cloud-based version of WISH? And that's what I'm here to tell you. We've been working on one for about 8 months now. It's getting pretty close to release. It's going to be about another 3 to 4 months before it's ready. But basically I can show you a couple of the screens today and tell you a little bit more about that product. We're really excited about this, and for people who have been wanting to have a cloud-based version of WISH rather than an in-house version of WISH, that's what WebWish is. So to recap, WebWish has all of the functions and features that you're currently used to when you're using WISH. However, you no longer have to host it. If you choose to move to the WebWish platform, we will host all of your data for you. That includes looking after the security and the backup and the installation of all the updates. The WebWish product is accessed and run from your computers through a browser. This means you can use any computer, anywhere. You could use a Windows-based computer, an Apple-based computer. You can even use an iPad if you want. When we release this product this coming summer, we're going to have some special offering for our existing clients who want to move to this platform. We are also going to make it really easy to do, as we're going to have a migration path to go from the Windows desktop version of WISH to the internet-based product WebWish. As well, we're also going to make it easy to move back. If you choose to move back to the desktop version of WISH, we'll have that capability for you as well. WebWish licensing is a little bit different. It's no longer a product license. What you're doing is you're buying a service, and you subscribe to that service on a monthly basis. We're going to have some pricing details available to you through a different medium. And of course, if anybody has any questions, we suggest that you just give me a call here or pop me an email, and I'll gladly answer any questions that you have, including pricing. Anyway, without further ado, I want to show you a few of the quick screens that we've got ready for you to see. Of course, this product is not quite yet ready for release, so we're not going to show you all of the screens. I'm just going to stick to the familiar screen of, say, the client workbook, which you're very familiar with. Okay, let's go. Okay, so here we have the initial login screen for WebWish. Notice it's running through my browser. Also notice up here in the upper navigation bar of my browser, you can see that this site is secure, which means that all data transmission between your computer and our private server are encrypted, much the same way that data is encrypted when you're doing online banking. The login is very similar to the desktop model, where you would have a code that you would log in with and a password. In addition to the login code and the password, we have a two-part authentication that takes place. So once a day, no less than once a day, and also if you happen to be accessing from more than one computer within that same day, our server will send out a two-part authentication to your cell phone, which requires you to, in addition to logging in, also enter a PIN code. I've already done that for mine today, so I didn't get asked to do that again. And then in this step here, this is where you select your set of data. In my case here, I've just activated the demo sets of data for my computer. And that's what I'm going to go into here. So the pull-down menus are available at the top of the screen here, and as this product is still in development, these aren't fully populated yet. And in fact, just a few of these are active. I'm going to show you the client workbook, which by far is the largest screen in the entire program, both in our existing WISH desktop model and also WebWish. And it is pretty much finished now, so I'm just going to open it up. And if you're familiar with WISH itself, you will recall that the lookup for the client has a variety of options, including the ability to type in a name, and program can find similar sounding names, so a phonetic search tool, such as like that. In this case, I'm just going to find our client, Susan Smith, and I'm going to call her up. Again, just like the desktop model, there are several flags that show at the top, including they show if she's at risk, if there's a safety plan, if there's an FYI on file. Similar things such as if there's diet flags or whatever, they pop up here. For example, if I were to go into this screen here, and I want to make note that there's a dietary needs, for example, a peanut allergy, you notice at the top of my screen, I now have a diet flag come up. And I can click on these and it pops up and tells me what I need to know. There are several things that happen on the WebWISH program that don't happen on the desktop, such as I can see these little bubbles, like this one here on the description and demographic is telling me that there's problems with 3 of the fields on here. And if I go into that, I can see indeed that these fields are in red, have invalid selections in there. So I should be updating them and correcting them. Anyway, the workbook is very similar to what you would see in the desktop version of WISH, including the ability to go down and see all of the history that's happened, including notes and so on and so forth. There's also the ability to attach files if you want. So if I want to attach a file to this person here, so you can attach files to their record. You can also attach external documents, just like you can in WISH. And we look after all of this for you. The documents are uploaded to our server and kept securely in a private area just for your organization. Anyway, that's pretty much how the flow of the program is going to go. We've used an abundance of color in here. You see the client workbook has this faint green on it. And if I were to go call up a child workbook, it's very similar, but I get a different color here. As a program that runs through a browser, you can do other things that you can do with any browser window, and that is you can change the font size or the screen size. You can see how I can do that easily. If you're not sure how to do this, it's holding down the control key and rolling the wheel on your mouse. Anyway, that's a pretty quick glimpse of what's coming up. As I say, it should be ready for production by early summer, early to mid-summer I should say, and we're really excited about this product. If you have more questions, just reach out and give me a call or send me an email, and we'll chat more about what this could do for you.